Nitro Plus, a company that's known for its mascot, a visual novel where you and your Lovecraftian girlfriend eat your friends, and that one fun puppet show. Anyway, they've decided to try their hand in the mecha genre, and what better way to do that than to combine armored core and some anime girls. Once you start the game, you have a choice between three presets. I tried melee first, but it's not very good. As you can see here, it's pretty hard to hit things with, and it doesn't even do that much damage. Once you're done with the tutorial, you agree to this cutscene.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Once that's over, you're free to explore, and that's gonna be the core of the game. But don't go too far yet. You'll come across this tree, and for all intents and purposes, it's gonna be our bonfire for the game. Once you get to this tree, hit frame loadout. This is where you can start customizing your character. You get what you need for character customization in a game like this, but aside from giving your character humongous thighs, you can also change up the colors of everything. The character customization options start off a bit limited, but as you explore, you unlock a few more. There's not too many in the demo, but it's definitely enough to make a couple of unique combinations. Now the core of the demo, and I'd assume the core of the game as well, is just exploration and a bit of combat. It's a bit closer to Dark Souls than Armored Core honestly, although the gameplay is a bit more on the Armored Core side. It's hard to say, it's pretty unique actually, although I'd say everything feels a bit floaty. Anyway, there's a lot of secrets to discover in this demo, so just look around. Maybe you'll find some new weapons and armor. And they all play pretty differently, or most of them do at least. You can also find this one NPC with a small side quest, but there's actually no payoff for this quest yet. Anyway, just keep exploring. Eventually you'll come across this moving platform. This will take you to a new area. Explore a bit more, and you'll come across this jump scare. We'll come back to that later. Right before that mini-boss, you can actually unlock a shortcut. Just unlock it. It's pretty hard to miss when you get to that area. So I guess now is a pretty good time to talk about combat. And I think it's okay. Like I said, the game's a bit floaty. A lot of the hits don't have much impact, but the ones that do are pretty nice to see. Unfortunately, there's some really tanky enemies. Going back to that mini-boss, you can see it takes a really long time to whittle it down. I'll chalk it up to the fact that we can't upgrade our weapons in the demo. This boss doesn't actually drop anything. You're just gonna waste a few minutes fighting it if you want to take it on. Something you'll notice is that the game doesn't have music playing in the background. I guess it could just be part of the demo, but it kind of gives the game a very empty feeling. Of course you can just play some music in the background, but it's not the same. Some dynamic combat music would really help. Once again, this issue might be addressed in the full game, but we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully the game isn't all silent corridors. From the trailers, the OST sounds pretty good, so I'd like to see that if they have a second demo, or if they show off more of the full game. Alright, close to where you fought the mini-boss, there's gonna be a big combat hallway. Once you clear it, you'll get to this room. And of course, there's gonna be a fog wall, or whatever this is. Just cross it and you're greeted with another cutscene. And unfortunately, that's it. You don't get to fight this boss. Instead, you're greeted by a trailer for the full game. It's kind of disappointing that the demo doesn't have much music in its gameplay, and you don't get to fight a real boss, but it's pretty promising so far. Anyway, just try it out, the demo's free right now on Steam. If you don't like it, just don't buy the full game. And if you do like it, yeah, just keep an eye out for it. And if it does well, hopefully we can get some figures or something. Or hey, show people that there's a market for mech games, and we always need more of those.